ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन कृतितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भगवद्वेषिणीं नमोऽस्तु ते व्यासविशालमित्रे पुल्लारविन्दायतपत्रनेत्र येन त्वया भारतितैलपूर्णः प्रज्वालितो ज्ञानमयप्रदीपः प्रपन्नपारिजाताय त्रिविक्रमपाणये ज्ञानमुद्राय कृष्णाय गीतामृतदुहे नमः। वसुदेवसुतं देवं कौसचानूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं भीष्मद्रोणतटा जयद्रथजला गान्धारविन्दोत्पला शल्यग्राहवती कृपेण भगिनी कर्णेन वीराकुला विश्वत्थामभिकर्णघोरमकरा विबोधनावर्तिनी सोत्तीर्णा खलु पाण्डवैर्ननदी देवर्तकः केशवः ताराश्रयवचः सरोजममलं गीतार्थखण्डोत्कटं नानाख्यानकेसरं हरिकथा सम्भोजनाबोधितं लोके सज्जनषट्पदैरः पूज्यमानं मुदा पूजात्भारतपङ्कजं कलिवरप्रतिंसिनः श्रेयसे मुखं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवम् यन्त्रवरुणेन्द्ररुद्रमरुतस्कन्दं दिव्यैस्तवैः वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैः गायन्ति यं सामगाः ध्यानावस्थितगतेन मनसा पश्यन्त्यं योगिनो स्यान्तं न विदुःसुरासुरगणः देवाय तस्मै नमः। Okay. Last time we had begun with Halanta Pullinga Shabda. So in Gita Sopanam Prathama Bhagaha, we had finished Ach Anta Shabdas, we had more or less finished.
Yeah.
More or less. No, I don't want to say we have finished.
Okay.
There are some more which we'll do possibly much later. But there are some more as well. Right?
Yeah.
One of them we did actually already, the Senani, but we didn't do it in great detail. We just skimmed over it. The word Senani. So there are a few more which we have to study, but we'll do it later. So we start with Haranta Shabda. Right? So Haranta Shabda will mean those Pratipadikams that end in Hal.
Yeah.
And this Hal comes from where? It comes from the Maheshwari Sutra.
Yeah.
So the Pratyahara for all consonants, the Pratyahara, right? So this sort of abbreviation.
Yeah.
This abbreviation which we use, derived from the Maheshwari Sutra, is called a Pratyahara. Right? So we said all the vowels, all the swaras are ach. Right? And we say all the consonants are hal. Right? So we did Ajanta Pratipadikams, and now we are going to do Halanta Pratipadikams. So we expect these Pratipadikams to end in one of these hals, right? All those things we are expecting to these Pratipadikams. What would be ending in this hal? The Pratipadikam.
Right.
Right? We are talking of all this Anta concept is of the Pratipadikam. Good?
Yeah.
So we had begun with I think we had come to did we start the lesson?
Yeah, we just read through once. You said you will explain it in the next.
So, yes, very good. So here the first word you begin with is Sudhama. This name Sudhama, right? So
yes, sir.
Where do we derive it from? We derive it from Sudhaman, right?
Yeah.
Sudhaman literally means residence, abode, house, right?
Yeah.
You must have heard it in many, building names in Bombay, no? you got Dhama, the word Dhama coming, right? You have got many of our Tirtha Kshetras are also called Dhama,
Yeah.
right? So this Dhama word literally means Dhaman. The Pratipadikam is Dhaman. It's a Nakaranta Napunsakalinga Pratipadikam, right? It's a Napunsakalinga Pratipadikam. It goes like Brahma. The Pratipadikam Brahman in the Napunsakalinga form.
Correct.
We'll study Napunsakalinga Pratipadikams as well, but only for now the mere derivation of this Sudhaman, right? So the Sudhaman, right? This Su is added to show good, auspicious, right? So a good house, an auspicious house, right? Shobhanam Dhama. That means a nice house, a good house would be Sudhaman, right? Fine. So up to this point, what are we referring to? We are referring to the house, which is nice, which is good, which is auspicious, right? So Sudhaman will be a nice house,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But we go now one step ahead. We say that the person who has a good house, this I say is not house, right? It is that person who has a good house. So this has to become Pullinga. I said person, so this can be either Pullinga or Strilinga. I said no, that
Yeah.
it is the person
Yeah.
who has a good house. So Shobhanam Dhama Yasya Saha. That person who possesses a good house. Right? So then what happens? This word becomes no more Napunsakalinga Padam. It's no more Napunsakalinga, right?
Yeah.
Now it becomes Pullinga. And then it goes like Atman.
Yeah.
Right? So what happens? What happens to Atman? It becomes Atma.
Yeah.
Atmano. Of course, we are going to study this, but Atmanah, many places we have come across this. Atma, Atmano, Atmanah. So you have Sudhama. Sudhamano. If there were two Sudhamas, Sudhamanah. The very first word, Sudhama, the name Sudhama, is an Karanta Pullinga word.
Yeah.
Fine. And now we know, by now we know that Sudhama is Prathama Vibhakti Ekavachanam. Good? Fine? Okay.
Yes.
Let's go further.
And Akhyaki, tell me, what is that Akhyaki?
Okay. Akyahi, right, comes from the A upasarga. The Kya dhatu, which is an Adadi Gana dhatu, second Gana dhatu. No? Kya is to articulate, describe, talk. Right?
Yeah.
Kya is talk. Right? And Akyahi becomes Lot Lakara Madhyama Purusha Ekvachan. Right? So it's like, describe to me, who are you?
Yeah.
Mahyam Akyahi, Kaha Bhavan, who are you? Right? May.
Yeah.
May, I told you we have May coming in Chatruti Ekavachanam and Sashti Ekavachanam of Asmad, alternative. You remember?
Yeah.
May Naunaha. Right?
Yes.
So May here is Mahyam. Mahyam Akhyadu, Kaha Bhavan. Right? Interestingly, you know, what is the word Khyati? You know, in Hindi, Khyati. What is Khyati? You know this word Khyati in Hindi?
I've heard the names, Khyati name I have heard.
No. In Hindi we have used a word.
Achha, no, I don't know.
उसकी बड़ी ख्याति है.
Achha,
Fame.
achha. Okay.
ख्याति is fame, right? What happens when there is fame? Suppose a person is famous. That
Yeah,
means
lot of
what?
talk
Everybody is talking about him,
Yeah.
right? So this concept of khyati is the kya, and yet some pratyaya adds this ti
Yeah.
and becomes a female word.
Yeah.
Stri pratyaya, stri linga word, right? So you have got many words like mukti, buddhi, khyati,
Yeah.
sukti. So many words which are all strilinga words ending in ti, right? So you see that kya,
Yeah.
right? Good.
Yes.
So kya is to talk. I mean, it literally means to talk.
Okay.
So you can say that there are several verbs in the Sanskrit language
Yeah.
which mean to talk or to go. You
Right.
might find 50 words for to go and 100 words for to talk,
Right.
which is the most common things we do. We either go or we talk, right? I don't want to say in the Sanskrit language. In every language, we have got many words. Even in English, you have.
Right.
If you say leaves, comes, some sort of action of going is implied.
Right.
So there's nothing special about only Sanskrit. This happens in every language.
Right.
Okay. We come across the word Shrimat. Pratipadikam Shrimat. Right? Now, Shriman is what is Shriman? It is a Sambodhana. He says, hey Shriman, he's calling out to somebody. Oh, hello, Mister. No? Shrimat. Pratipadikam Shrimat in the Sambodhana. Right? In the Sambodhana, Shriman. So we know many words like Shrimat already. We have done Bhagavat.
Yeah.
We have done Bhavat.
Yeah.
Have we not done Bhavat also? Right?
Yeah.
We have done Bhagavat. So here you have Mat. Instead of Vat, you have Mat. Right?
Hmm.
And we know the word Bhagavan. We already know how Bhagavat, or why go to Bhagavat, even Bhavat.
Yeah.
Bhavat becomes Bhavan.
Hmm.
Bhavantau. Correct, no? We have studied this in the first, in some Pratama Bhaga, right? Bhavan, Bhavantau, Bhavantah. So what can I expect with Shrimat? Tell me.
Yeah. Shriman.
Shriman, Shrimantau,
Hmm.
Shrimantah.
Yeah.
Same formula, same pattern can be used, right? And now we have learned something new. Shriman becomes the Sambodhana,
Yeah.
right? So then now Bhavat will become, Sambodhana will become what? Bhavan. Hey Bhavan. Hey Bhagavan. You see this in everywhere.
Yeah.
Hey Bhagavan.
Correct. But
Now,
this
we know
one is
the-
different, right? This one is different Pratipadikam.
which one?
Rajan. Rajan is different.
Yes, I'm not going to Rajan.
Yeah.
Because Rajan is slightly different. Right? We'll do Rajan as well.
That also will come as Raja, Rajano, Rajana, right?
Yes, wonderful. Wonderful. Raja. Rajano. Rajanah. Right? Pratipadikam is Rajan. Right? Rajan. Right? And Hey Rajan.
Hmm.
Like Hey Atman.
Hmm.
See, we don't try to say that Rajan is similar to Atman.
Yeah.
Okay, in the Prathama Bhakti it looks the same, Atma, Atmano, Atmanaha, right? But somewhere in other vibhaktis it changes.
Correct.
For example, in
Hmm.
Ditya Bahuvachanam, I'll just give an example. We'll study this later.
Hmm.
In Ditya Bahuvachanam, it becomes Rajnyaha. But Ditya Bahuvachanam is Atmanaha. You see, there's a difference.
Correct.
So we don't try to say they are same.
Okay.
Right? Something else happens here. In the Rajan, Panini has a different set of sutras for Rajan.
Okay. Okay.
Fine. So we don't say they are similar, but
Right.
you know, just for the sake of understanding a few vibhaktis, maybe we can say they are similar.
Yeah.
Fine. Okay. Aham bhavatah. We know bhavatah also is halanta.
Hmm.
You observe what I'm saying.
Hmm.
Even bhavatah is halanta. For that matter, even aham pratipadikam is halanta.
Correct.
See, we didn't concentrate much on this.
Correct.
Asmad, Yushmad, these are also halanta only. Mad, Ishad, Idam,
Correct.
others, all halanta only.
Correct.
Right? So we have already started with halanta, but we have only discussed them as special cases. Right? So you have bhavat is one more pratikpadikam, and we know bhavatah is what?
Sashti Vibhakti.
Very nice. Shashti vibhakti ekavacharam. Correct? So can you now safely come to the Shashti vibhakti of Shrimat as well? Ekavacharam with the help of this?
Srimatah.
Wonderful. Done.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
See, this is how we learn. We try to make patterns,
Yeah.
and we check on patterns, and we build on the patterns.
Yeah.
Whatever comes similar, we use the pattern.
Right.
Right? Okay, very good. The next is aham bhavatah shiksharthi. Right? So you have consider two words here: shiksha plus artha. Right? Shiksha, learning. Artha, goal, purpose. Right? Ambition. All artha. Right? So, and in whom the goal is of shiksha. That person can be defined with the in pratyaya. Right? So you get the pratipadikam shiksharthin. You get the inkaranta pratipadikams. Right? And we know this. We have studied words like in whom there is the rabbit.
Shashi. Vidyarthin.
Vidyarthin, very nice. We have done many words.
Yeah.
Right? Shikharin, Shakhin. Right? And we know Shashi. Dvivachanam. Shashinau. Shashinaha. Pratama vibhakti. Right? So shiksharthin will become shiksharthi. Shiksharthino. Shiksharthinaha. Good.
Yes.
Shiksharthi.
The exact meaning is what's that?
Shiksharthi. Yasmin shikshayaha arthaha asti. I have put it in Sanskrit.
Yeah.
Yasmin, in whom there is desire for study.
Yeah.
He is not already student.
Yeah.
He is not already student. He is desiring to be student. Okay. His goal is that of to be a student.
So this is different from kshu, is it? Like mumukshu, for example.
That is different.
He's desirous of, let's say.
No. No, no, wait a minute. No, okay, good question.
Hmm.
You have got the word mumukshu,
Yeah.
right? Correct.
Hmm.
So here also you have somebody who is desirous of something,
Correct.
right?
Correct.
But in this artha word, I have used the word artha,
Hmm.
correct? I have used this pratipadikam
Hmm.
artha and
Hmm.
added the in pratyaya to it,
Correct.
right? In this, what I have done, I have taken the much dhatu
Hmm.
and converted this dhatu
Hmm.
using the san pratyaya,
Hmm.
and I've got a new dhatu.
Hmm.
And from this new dhatu with the u pratyaya, I have come to the saying that the one who is desirous of something,
Yeah.
correct? The one who is desirous of something. Slight change, difference in the meaning.
Hmm.
The one in whom the desire is there, and the one who is desirous of something.
Yeah.
Very small difference in the meaning.
Yeah.
Right, correct. More or less the same thing.
Yeah.
Right? You get what I'm saying?
Yes. Got it. Yeah.
Okay. You know the word shiksha, the Pratipadikam shiksh means to learn. Very interesting, you know. So shikshaka is the one who learns,
Hmm.
not the one who teaches.
Hmm.
Right?
Hmm.
This is a very deep sense in it.
Hmm.
Right?
Hmm.
To teach is shikshayati,
Okay.
which gives you the causal. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What is to teach? Shikshayati.
Yeah.
The one who makes someone else learn
Learn.
is the teacher.
Hmm.
Right?
Hmm.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay. So here you get the shiksharthi bhavitum. We know what is the bhavitum. The tum pratyaya is added to show hetu.
Hmm.
Right? It's hetvarthaka, no?
Hmm.
Right? So I wish ichhami. The ish dhatu, prathama purusha, ekavachana, lat. Right? Now you might ask why ish became ich. So Panini straight away changes this dhatu to ich.
Hmm.
He says in lat lakara, instead of ish, you take ich.
Hmm.
So what does this guy say? Aham bhavatah shiksharthi bhavitum ichhami. I want to be your student.
Yeah.
Right? In very simple terms. I want to be your student.
Hmm.
Right?
Hmm.
Harirama Tripathi. See how beautiful.
Hmm.
This guy's name is actually maybe the first name is Harirama and Tripathi. Are you seeing? This is what Pratipadikam is. Tripathin.
Hmm.
Right? The one who um, um, teaches thrice.
Hmm.
Trivaram iha pathayati saha Tripathin.
Okay.
Right? Of course, somebody, his ancestor must have taught something 3 times,
Yeah.
and therefore he became Tripathi.
Correct. Correct. Hmm.
Right? Now Tripathi may not be learning and may not be teaching both.
Hmm.
So, so Tripathi,
Hmm.
right? You see Tripathin, Pratipadikam Tripathin, and therefore you get the Dirgha Tripathi. Right?
Hmm.
So Pathin, okay. Or the somebody who has studied 3 times, or somebody who has studied 3 things. So many things it can mean.
Correct.
Astu Sudhaman, you see,
Sir,
like Shriman.
one second, sir. Bhavitu comes from bhava. Tuman.
It comes from the Bhu Dhatu,
Bhu dhatu.
the Tumun Pratyayanta Rupam of the Bhu Dhatu.
Bhu dhatu.
Bhu is to be, you know.
Yeah. To
So the hetu of to be is to be, right? In English to say to be, to become,
to become.
right? To become, right? Good.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So Bhavitum is the Tuman root form of the Bhu Dhatu, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So Tripathi, Harirama Tripathi says Astu Sudhaman.
Yeah.
Okay. Astu Sudhaman. Sudhaman, now we know Shriman Sudhaman.
Sambodhana.
Right? Yeah. So one more we have studied is the Sambodhana of the Pratipadikam. Sudhaman, it's Sudhaman.
Yes.
Right. Shrimat is Shriman. Bhagavat is Bhagavan. Bhavat is Bhavan. Right? Kim adhyetum ichhasi. Adhyetum. Right? Can you split Sandhi and tell me what could be possibly this word?
Adhye. Is it adhi?
Very nice. Adhi. Very nice.
Adhi.
Etum.
Yeah.
Right? Adhi. Etum. The etum is literally means to go from the e dhatu. There's a dhatu called the e, which gives the kriya padam eti. Itaha yanti. Go, one person goes, two people go, many people go. Okay? So adhyetum is the adhi. Adhyetum can be classified as adhi. E dhatu. Tumun. Tum is there, na? Tum is there, so tumun.
Yeah.
Very simple. Right? Very simple. So adhyetum is to, it means, to go under somebody. Right? Adhi. And E is to go. But, this means to study.
Okay.
Right? Adhyetum. To study. Right? Kim adhyetum ichhasi. What do you wish?
Yeah.
Now, hetu, to study. Kim adhyetum ichhasi. Who is the karta here? When he says Kim adhyetum ichhasi, what is the karta?
You.
Tvam.
Yeah, tvam, sir.
Right? Madhyama Purusha.
Ekavachanam. Yeah.
Correct? Tvam. Kim adhyetum ichhasi. Sudama says. Bhagavad Gita adhyetum ichhami. Right? So, Bhagavad Gita. Are you able to see the Dvitiya Vibhakti?
Yeah.
Dvitiya Vibhakti, right? Good.
Yes.
Because it's a karma pada to adhyetum. Right? Adhyetum is going to work on what? On Bhagavad Gita. So, Bhagavad Gita. Adhyetum ichhami. Dvitiya Ekavachanam. Right?
Yes. Yes.
Harirama Tripathi. Bhagavad Gita yaha eva adhyayanam kimartham.
Gitayaha is Shashti Vibhakti.
Shashti Ekavachanam. Very nice.
Eva adhyayanam.
Kimartham. Kim artham.
Why?
Kimartham. Why? Kimartham. Why? Why only the study of the Bhagavad Gita?
Correct.
Adhyanam Bhagavad Gita yaha eva kimartham. Why only Bhagavad Gita? Why not something else also? Why not Ramayana, Mahabharata?
Correct.
Right? Sudhama. Right? Yadyapi aham ekatra adhikari. Right? Yes, we have already done Yadyapi. Right? You remember this Yadyapi, Tathapi. All right. Even though I am Yadyapi Aham Ekatra at one place. Ekatra at one place. Yadyapi Aham Ekatra Adhikari. Automatically Asmi comes into play. Right? Adhikarin. Pratipadikam Adhikarin. Right? Officer. Adhikari. Now you understand why we so commonly in Hindi, Marathi we use Adhikari, Vidyarthi, all coming from Sanskrit. Right? So Yadyapi Aham Ekatra Adhikari Asmi, Aparatra at some other place, Aham Samajasevi.
Okay.
Sevin.
Yeah.
Yasmin Samaja Seva Asti Saha. Right? In whom this service of the society is there, that person is a Samaja Sevin. Right? It reminds me of Savya
Sachin.
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 Right? Sachin is the one who ties, one who engages with the thread is a Sachin. Right? So he is Savya Sachin in the Pratipadikam. So Savya Sachi, Samaja Sevi.
Yeah.
Right? You got, in Hindi say Buddhijeevi. Have you observed this?
No, sir. No.
Buddhijeevi, intellectual person is a Buddhijeevi, Jeevin.
Okay.
Right? Okay. Samajasevi api. So at one place he is officer, another place he is Samajasevi, social service worker. Right? Correct.
Yeah.
Yes. अतः अहम गीताध्ययने आसक्तिमान अस्मि. Can you guess what is the Pratipadikam of Asaktiman?
Saktiman is Saktimat.
Very nice, wonderful.
Yeah.
It's like Shri Mat.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Right? Fine. Very popular Hanumat. Right?
Yeah.
So this Mat talks about the prominent quality of somebody.
Yeah.
Right? I told you the Hanu is the jaw.
Yeah.
Right? So in a person whose jaw is very prominent, he becomes Hanumat.
Yeah.
Right? In a person in whom Shri is prominent, Shri is well-being, wealth is prominent, he is Shrimat.
Yes.
Right? All these mat ending words.
Yeah.
Right? So here you have one more word. Asakti mat. Okay. Now, where does this Shakti come from? Right? So Shakti comes from the Saj Dhatu. Okay, the Dhatu is Saj. And Saj means to attach, to stick. Right? Right?
Yeah.
So Sakta is the one who is stuck. You get what I'm saying? One who is attached.
Yeah.
Right? And with the there is an additional e coming in from that, strilinga, buddhi, mukti. Right? We studied those. We saw those words, right? Buddhi, mukti, sukti, all those words. So here you have sakti. Sakti is the property of getting attached.
Right, sir.
Right? Property of coming to be attached. Asakti. Right? In whom this property is there in large quantity. Right? He is asaktimat. And what we now have derived the meaning as the one who is attached to something is the one who has passion for something. When you have passion for something, it's like you are glued to it. Right? So you understand the asaktiman, deeply interested. In English, you can say deeply interested. Right? So you understand how the meaning is coming from the attachment dhatu. Right? So Gita Dhyayane asaktiman asmi. Right? Now Gita Dhyayane, what vibhakti?
Saptami.
Saptami ekavachanam. And we know that where there is Vishaya Jnana, right? Always we use Saptami. Right? Mama Ganite Ruchihi Asti. Right? When it comes to interest in a subject, right? Then interest in a subject, attachment to a subject, we always use the subject in Saptami. Right? So Gita Dhyayane asaktiman asmi. I am deeply interested in the study of the Gita.
Yeah.
Gita Dhyayanam is what? Another two words is Gita plus Adhyayanam. Right? What Sandhi? Savarna Dirgha Sandhi. Gita Dhyayanam. Gita Yaha Adhyayanam is Gita Dhyayanam. So Tasmin Gita Dhyayane Aham Asaktivan Asmi. Good?
Yes.
Very nice. Harirama Tripathi. What is saying? Yogina Krishnena Uttam Gitam Bhavan Itaha Purvam Uktam Gitam, right? Itaha Purvam Adhitavan Va. Okay. Bhavan, right? We know.
Yeah.
Adhitavan, we know. Tavatu Pratyayanta Rupam, right? You have got Adhi, E, and the Tavatu form, like you have Gatavan, Agatavan, Dhavitavan, Prishtavan, Drishtavan. Right?
Yeah.
We have studied the Tavatu forms, right?
Yeah.
Right? So Bhavan, Adhitavan, Bhavan is Pullinga. So Adhitavan. Right? So have you studied Bhavan Itaha Purvam, earlier, Itaha Purvam, earlier from today,
Yeah.
Have you studied earlier, studied what? Gitam. So much clear? Aham, sorry, Bhavan Itaha Purvam Gitam Adhitaman va? Have you studied the Gita earlier?
Yeah.
Right? But now there is something more now you have to learn, right? It's not only Gita he is talking about.
Krishnena Uktam is told by.
Okay. Very nice. Krishnena, what vibhakti? Tritiya ekavachanam.
Yeah.
Right.
Instrument.
Krishnena ukta Gita. The Gita. What kind of a Gita that is? Is it sung by Muhammad Rafi? No. It is Krishnena ukta Gita. It is told by Krishna. Right? This action of telling, what was the tool? What was the tool that was used for the action of telling? Krishna. Right? So Krishnena ukta Gita, or wait a minute, not tool, Karta. Who told the Gita? Krishna.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So he is the karta.
Yeah.
So in the karta artha, we have used tritiya ekvachanam.
Yeah.
Right? Why ukta Gita? Because Gita is Strilinga.
Yeah.
So ukta Gita. Suppose it was uktaha shabdaha. Right?
So Uktam Gitam becomes
Dvitiya vibhakti.
Dvitiya Vibhakti. Yes.
Very nice. Because adhitavan, no?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? Because the word in this case, Gita,
Yeah.
is in Dvitiya vibhakti. So uktam Gitam, Krishnena uktam Gitam, Bhavan itah purvam adhitavan va. Good.
And Yogina is Krishna.
So now we come to the yogina. Right? Pratipadikam yogin.
Yeah.
Tritiya vibhakti ekavachanam yogina.
Okay.
Tritiya vibhakti ekavachanam yogina. But you know, we are only studying Prathama vibhakti, no, now here.
Okay.
So we don't bother much. We just study, okay, yogina is yogi Krishna. The Pratipadikam in the Prathama vibhakti will become yogi Krishna. Yogina Krishnena. What kind of a Krishna he is? Yogi Krishna. Got it?
Yeah.
In terms of Pratipadikams, it will become Yogin Krishna. Now to convert this into Tritiya Vibhakti Ekavachanam, we know Krishnena, and this becomes Yogina.
Got it.
Good.
Yeah.
We don't concentrate much on this. We study Tritiya Vibhakti later in greater detail.
Yeah.
Right? Good.
Yeah.
So ita purvam bhavan adhitavan va yogina krishnena ukta gitam. Right? Sudama. अन्ये केचन एतस्मिन् विषये उत्साहिनः सुहृदः मम परिचिताः सन्ति. He says yes. He says yes. I have studied somewhere. Right? अन्ये केचन अन्यः प्रातिपदिकम् अन्य in pullinga becomes अन्यः अन्यौ अन्ये. Why? Because it's a sarvanama.
Yeah.
It's a sarvanama. It doesn't become anyaha.
Yeah.
Ramah, Ramau, Ramaha, because that is not a sarvanama. But anya is a sarvanama. And therefore, Bhavachanam, anye.
Like
Right?
survey.
Sir, like survey. Very nice. Right? Kechana. We have talked about this. Kechana. K is kaha, kau, ke. Some people. Some other people. Right? Anye kechana etasmin vishaye प्रातिपदिकम एतद सप्तमी एकवचनम एतस्मिन्. remember?
Yeah.
अस्मिन्, एतस्मिन्, कस्मिन्. Right? एतस्मिन् विषये also षष्ठी विभक्ति एकवचनम विषये. विषय. In this topic, right? There are people who are having utsaha inside them. This becomes utsahin. Right? So, ekavachanam utsahi. Right? Dvivachanam utsahi. No. Utsahinah.
Yeah.
Right? So, this is Prathama Vibhakti Bahuvachanam. Right? Anye kechana utsahinah. Utsahinah. Bahuvachanam. Right? Good? Suhrud. Pratipadikam suhrud. Dakaranta pullinga. Right? Suhrud is friend. It's something more than a friend, it's something, who are very closely associated with you. becomes Suhrud. It's not equivalent to Mitra. Mitra is, okay, some distance is there. Suhrud is somebody who feels for you, who is close to you. He's Suhrud. Right? And here you have Prathama Vibhakti Ekavachanam Suhrud. Suhridau. Bhavachanam Suhridaha. Okay, Dakaranta Pullinga. Suhrid. Suhridau. Suhridaha. Again, Prathama Vibhakti Bhavachanam. Right?
Okay.
There he says what? There are, other friends, right? There are other friends who are enthusiastic, utsahinaha, right? On this subject, right? And then he says, ete sarve mama asmad sashti.
Correct.
Right? Sashti ekavachanam. Parichitaha, who are known to me. Parichitaha. Right? अन्ये केचन एतस्मिन् विषये उत्साहिनः सुहृदः मम परिचिताः सन्ति. I know, right, are known to me, are my known people, sort of like that. Mama परिचिताः.
How does the entire sentence, how does it literally translate, sir?
There are some other people, right, who are my friends, who are interested in this topic, who are enthusiastic on this topic, who are known to me.
Okay.
See, in English, it's very difficult to retain the grammar.
Okay.
I have to bring who and whatnot, and
but why etasmin is coming here?
Etasmin vishaye, on this topic.
Okay.
Kasmin vishaye Gitayaha vishaye. On the topic of the Gita. Bhagavad Gitayaha vishaye. Therefore, etasmin vishaye, on this topic, in this topic. The topic of learning the Bhagavad Gita. Gita Dhyayane. Right? So, etasmin vishaye. Fine. Teshu ekaha. Teshu, amongst them, right? Teshu, right? Tad saptami bahuvachanam.
Saptami bahuvachanam, yes.
Teshu ekaha. This is wrong usage. Okay? This is never, this is absolutely wrong. Not, it's okay, being a book, and we are learning, so all right, maybe good to learn a wrong thing. But you never say Teshu ekaha. You will say Teshu ekatamaha.
I see.
One amongst many is ekatama.
So that is what is the difference between cardinal and ordinal, is it?
No, not cardinal order. There is a rule that when you are talking of many people and you are choosing one out of those many people, then you have to use the tamap pratyaya. And if you are choosing one out of two people,
I see.
then you have to use the tarap. So, if I say tayoho, of the two, ekatara. Eshu ekatamaha or tayoho ekataraha.
So this is like comparative and superlative, is it?
Exactly. Exactly. Comparative and superlative. So you never say teshu ekaha. You say teshu ekatamaha. Right? In the Bhagavad Gita, you have this Arjuna saying, Kataranno gariyo yadva jayayam yadva jayema yadiva no jayayuhu. So he says, Katar You see, Kataranno, Katarat Naha Gariyaha. Right? What is good for me among two? What are the two options? What are the two options? We win them or they win us.
Correct. Correct.
He doesn't say.
Okay.
He doesn't say Kaha Gariyaha, which is better. He doesn't say Kaha Gariyaha. He says Kataraha, Kataranno Gariyaha. Right?
Okay.
What is good for us among two items? Two things are there.
Yeah, amongst and between. That's the differences between and among.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So here it becomes between two,
Yeah.
which is the better one, right? Kataranno gariyaha yadva jayema yadivano jayayuhu. There are two options available. One is option is that they win us. Other option is we win them.
Right, sir. Right, sir. Right.
Right. So you see the word katara. Even Lord Krishna uses katara. He says it doesn't say kaha gariyaha or kim gariyaha. So it doesn't say that. Right? It says Kataranno gariyaha. It's like, the translation, the Sandhi Vibhaja becomes Katarat Naha Gariyaha. Right? This is Katarat is in Napunsakalinga. It's in Napunsakalinga. So he doesn't say Kim Naha Gariyaha, he doesn't say. He doesn't say which is better of the two. That doesn't mean Kim Naha Gariyaha. No. When you are taking that Kim in the sense of choosing from two, then you have to use Katarat.
Okay.
Right? Okay. So, okay, fine, we take it. Teshu ekaha anubhavashalin. See, anubhavashalin. Yes, right. You see, the character, right, of anubhava is there in that person. Experienced person. What do you mean by experience? Means what? In whom the character of experience is there.
Okay.
See how you have to interpret it. In whom, you have to somehow bring this in whom,
Yeah.
Yes, when. Right? So Anubhava Shalin becomes the one who is experienced. Anubhava Shali. Right? Vanik. Right? You use the word Anubhava Shali Vanik. Pratipadikam is Vanij.
Oh.
Pratipadikam is Vanij. Right? Prathama Vibhakti Ekavachanam of Vanij. Sorry. Prathama Vibhakti of this is the Pratipadikam Vanij. Right? Pratipadikam is not Vanik. Prathama Vibhakti Ekavachanam is Vanik. Now you see what happens. Vanijau.
Okay.
Vanijaha. Right? So Vanik is business. Vanij is businessman. A businessman. This is Vanik. Vanij. Pratipadikam Vanij. Right? Now this Katarana only comes in Prathama Vibhakti. Right?
Okay.
And it comes in Saptami Bahuvachanam. It comes only in two places. It comes in Prathama Vibhakti Ekavachanam and the last Saptami Bahuvachanam. Right? But it doesn't appear very clearly. It becomes Vanikshu.
Ik plus. Okay.
The ik plus the sh. Okay. Another similar Pratipadikam is Bishaj. Bishaj is doctor.
Oh, okay.
So you get Pratipadikam, the Prathama Vibhakti Ekavachanam becomes Bishak. But here Bishajau. Bishajaha. Good. The nakshatra, Shatabisha. The nakshatra, there's one nakshatra, no?
Abhishek nakshatra. Yes, sir.
You know what it actually means? It means 100 doctors. It is actually Shata Bishajaha. 100 doctors. That nakshatra represents not one doctor, 100 doctors. You know, Shravana, I think before Shravana, no?
Correct.
Before Shravana, yeah. Very good. Yeah. Okay. So, yes. So, Trayaha Kushalinaha Bishajaha.
So this is just a curiosity. Saptami Bahuvachanam becomes Bhikshu, is it? Yeah.
No. Bishakshu.
Bishakshu. Okay.
Not Bhikshu.
Yeah. Understood. Yeah.
Not Bhikshu.
Bishakshu.
Bishakshu. Bisha is there, no?
Yeah.
Bishakshu. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Trayaha, so he knows one experienced businessman, right? Traya Kushalinaha Kushalin. Right? Kushalin, Yasmin Kushala Asti. In whom there is experience, there is skill, is Kushala. Right? Kushalin. Right? So you can say Bhavan Kushali va. Prathama Vibhakti Ekavachanam. You can ask somebody, how are you? Bhavan Kushali va. So Kushali is Pullinga. Right? So Trayaha Kushalinaha Bishajaha. Right? There are amongst all those people, there is one experienced businessman, 3 skilled doctors, right? Anyecha Maha.
Sir, in my book it says Kutuhalinaha Bishajaha. Kutuhalinaha.
Curiosity.
Okay.
Right? In whom there is curiosity, this becomes Kutuhalin. In whom there is curiosity, Kutuhalin.
But this is Dirgha, sir. Kutu.
Yeah, correct. So what is there in your book? Kutuhalinaha.
Kutuhali. I mean, Takara is Dirgha. Lakara is Hrasva.
Kutuhalinaha.
No. Takara. Second one. Kutuhalina.
Okay, Kutuhalina. Okay, good. Yeah, okay, fine. Kutuhalinaha.
Yeah.
Correct. Dirgha. Kutuhalinaha will be the one who is having Kutuhala. Curiosity. Right? One who are interested. Did you observe something? Everywhere I am writing, for example, I wrote Yasmin Adhikara Asti, and I have added the in pratyay. Right? Or in this case, Kushala, and I have added the in pratyay. Correct?
Yeah.
Do you observe something? Are you able to observe something? And I am saying this becomes Kushalin. Are you observing something?
La plus E. A plus E.
Is Gunasandhi applies, no?
Yeah.
We don't make it Adhika Rain or Kushalen.
Yeah, correct.
You observe this?
Correct,
right?
Sir.
So this doubt should come, why there is no guna here happening. Right? So that Panini achieves by removing this akara.
Okay.
He makes it
kushal
plus in. Right?
And
what he does, how does he do it? he achieves some method. By some method, he removes this akara, which is extremely useful. This removing akara is used in thousands of places, not one place, thousands of places. Right?
But what is Kushala Pratipadikam, sir?
The Pratipadikam is Kushala,
Kushala, okay.
Akaranta Pullinga.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. In whom there is somebody who is Kushala, experienced.
No. If it had been Kushal, it would have been easy. But otherwise, you'll have to remove it with something. Yeah.
No, there is no Kushal. No, there is no Pratipadikam called Kushal.
Yeah, that's why I was asking. Yeah.
In
So
everywhere, everywhere you observe something very interesting. We said Shashin, right? I said Shasha plus in.
So everywhere you'll have to remove the akara.
Also, you have to remove the akara. You observe that?
Yeah.
Everywhere you have to remove this last swara.
Correct, sir. Correct.
When Panini achieves this with that one sutra, single sutra is there. This is the sutra. Yasyeti cha. With this single sutra, he achieves that objective of removing that akara. And this is, believe me, this is used in so many places, not one, so many places. Okay. So Kushalinaha Vishajaha, again in Prathama Vibhakti Bahuvachanam, right? Anye cha maha saha udyoginaha saha udyogin yasmin udyoga asti, in whom there is udyoga, right? So his colleagues, saha udyoginaha, the one who are doing work together, colleagues. Saha, now saha udyoginaha becomes Bahuvachanam. So there amongst them there is one Anubhavashali experienced doctor, three skilled one experienced businessman, three skilled doctors, right? And others are my colleagues.
Yeah.
And they are saha udyoginaha adhikarinaha. See, because of the refa, nakara changing into nakara.
Yes.
And other colleagues who are also my officers. My other colleagues who are officers. Right? Good. Everything is in Prathama Vibhakti.
Yes.
Right? Harinama Tripathi says, Etadrishaha Shiksharthinaha Nirantaram Kakshyam Agamishanti Va. Right? Etadrishaha, these kinds of students, Nirantaram, continuously, without a gap. Antara is gap. Right? Antara gap. Nir antara, without a gap. This word is very, this is also a samasa. Right? And it qualifies as an abhyayam. It qualifies as an abhyayam. It's called an abhyayi bhava samasa. It's an abhyayam. Nirantaram is an abhyayam. Without gap. Right? Nir antara means antara gap. Nir is without. So, Eshaha Pradesha Nirmakshikam. This place is without flies. Right? Give me one moment. I have to take the door. Just one.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yes. So Nirantaram is without gap, continuously. Kakshyam agamisyanti va kakshya class.
Yeah.
You know, I told you kaksha is room
Yeah.
and kakshya is class, a classroom, right? So agamisyanti, we know gam a upasarga gam dhatu, right? Lit lakar. We have studied, no? Agamishyati, agamisyan, taha, agamisyanti, right? So uh, uh, will these people who are interested to learn, right? Will they come to the class uh, without break, without gap, right? Fine. Sudama says, nischayena agamisyanti. Surely they will come. Yataha, because we have done yataha also,
Yeah.
right? Ataha yataha we have done, right?
Yeah.
Yataha mama sarve suhridaha parishraminah. See, in whom there is parishrama, right? Pratipadikam parishramin, parishrami, right? Ekavachanam. And then parishraminah, because of the refer. And Bhavachanam parishraminah, right? Utsahinaha, Gitaruraginah, Gita, right? Plus Anuraga plus in, right? In whom there is Gitanuraga, right? You see, Gitayam, Anuragaha, Yeshu, Te, Gitanuraginah, right? Those who have got passion for the Gita, those who have in them passion for the Gita, Gita Anuragina, right? The Nakara changing into the Nakara because of the presence of the Refa, right? You have Kavarga,
Yeah.
fine, Gita Anuragina. Acha.
So,
So they are
Mama survey, why is it coming?
my all my friends, Mama Sarve Surdaha, all
Oh,
my friends are, you know, those who make efforts, those who have zeal, enthusiasm, and those who are having passion
right.
in the Bhagavad Gita. Yeah? So Mama is my friends. He's saying my friends. Right? Mama Surdaha, Etadrshaha Santi. Right? Ataha Nishchena Agamisyanti.
Yes.
Good?
Yeah.
Fine. So Harirama Tripathi says, Mahana Santoshaha. Mahan. Mahat Pulinga. Mahan. Mahantau. Mahantah. Right? Now see carefully. Hanuman. Hanumantau. Hanumantah. Do you see a difference? Are you able to see a difference? Are you able to see a difference between these two?
Yeah, that's Dirgha and Hraswa.
So the Pratipadikam Mahat is treated a little differently by Panini. There are different sutras which make these words. For Mahat, so you get Mahan, Mahantau, Mahanta. Right? Good. So Mahan Santoshaha Jataha. So he is very happy. Great satisfaction has befallen him. Right? Bhavatam Sarvesham
Mahan.
Mahantau
So,
Mahantah.
So this one, this in this ceremonies and functions, they say Mahanto Anugrahanantu.
Mahantah.
Acha, okay. Mahantaha
No. Mahantah. Yes.
Yeah.
And what is that? Mahantah?
Mahanto Anugrahanantu, they say Mahanto Anugrahanantu, but I don't know. Maybe that's how I hear it.
Mahanto. We know, no? We know. No, you know already.
Yeah.
Purva Rupa Mahantonu. Yes, please continue. Tell me.
No, that is Anugrahanantu. I mean, it is a lot, I think.
So you no lot lakara, wonderful. And Mahantaha is all the great people should bless.
Yeah, Visarga becomes Okara.
Yes, perfect. Mahanto Anugrannantu.
It's this one. Mahantaha is
Prathama Vibhakti Bahuvachanam.
Vibhakti Bahuvachanam. Okay, sir.
Right, and here you have lot lakara Prathama Purusha Bahuvachanam.
Bahuvachanam. Yeah.
Right. Mahan. If they are talking of one person.
Correct.
Anu Gruhnatu. Ekavachanam.
Correct, sir.
Let one great person bless. Let all the great people bless.
Yeah. And they answer by saying Tatastu.
Yes, correct. So you are referring to many people.
Correct.
Right? You are observed. You very nice. You came across Mahantav, Mahantaha. And we know this Purva Pasanti Mahantonu Grunnantu. Right? Good.
Yes.
See, now you know what is being said.
Yeah. Some of this you are able to make out.
Bhavatam Sarvesham Gita Kakshyam Prati Swagatam Prati. We studied.
Santoshaha Jataha is.
Mama Santoshaha Jataha is like, great happiness has befallen me.
Okay.
Jataha is happened.
Okay.
Has been born. Jataha is the jan dhatu, ta pratyanda rupam. So born and being born.
Okay.
Right. So Jataha is happened or has been born.
And Mahan, in this case is Mahan. Mahan is what? Mahan?
Mahan Santosha, great.
Acha.
Pratipadikam is Mahat.
Yeah. That I have written now. Yeah.
So Mahat Pratipadikam, Mahan, great.
So it is great happiness has happened.
Yes, great happiness has come to be.
Yeah. Yes. Okay.
Bhavatam Sarvesham, right? Bhavatam Sarvesham Gita Kakshyam Prati Swagatam. Right? So, welcome of you all, right? Towards the Gita class. Prati, right? Upapada Vibhakti Dvitiya. Right? Upapada Vibhakti, we studied Prati Yoge Dvitiya. Right? Sudama says, Astu Mahodaya, Punar Milav, Punaha Milav, Punar Milav, right? Milav,
Lot,
Uttama Purusha,
Dvivachana. Yes.
Correct. Good. Then he says, Adi Rama Tripathi says, Punar Milav. Yes. Read further. I think, you just read that sentence. We have done this already, the Varna Krama.
Asmin Pate Asmabhihi Patitaha Shabdaha Etadrishaha Santi. Chicharti Yogi Bishak Vanik Adhikari Sudhama Kutuhali Mahan Samajasevi Utsahi Etesham Pratipadikam Varnakramaha cha evam bhavati.
So Pratipadikam Varnakramaha cha evam bhavati. Is that sentence right?
Which one's the first one?
No, the last sentence. Etesham pratipadikam varnakramaha cha evam bhavati.
Itesham. Itesham.
Etesham pratipadikam varnakramaha cha evam. Now, is there one item or two items? There is etesham of these.
Hmm.
The pratipadikam and varnakrama
Hmm.
are as follows.
Okay.
So it should be bhavati or bhavatah.
That looks like plural, no?
It's dvivachanam, no? There are two things, no? Ramaha cha Lakshmanaha cha gachatah.
Hmm.
Ramaha gacchati, Lakshmanaha gacchati.
Hmm.
Fine.
Hmm.
Ramaha Lakshmanaha cha gachatah.
Correct.
So this should have been bhavatah.
Hmm. Hmm.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A small mistake, but we must know what it is. Bhavatah, no? Bhavati, bhavatah, bhavanti. You know, no? Bhavat. So bhu dhatu becomes bhavati, bhavatah, bhavanti. Like gacchati, gachatah, gachanti. It should have been in dvivachana, no?
Correct.
Okay, let's read the pratipadikams.
And this one, sir, Asmin Pathe.
Asmin Pathe, in this lesson,
Yeah.
Asmabhihi patitaha shabdaha, the words that we have learned, etadrishaha santi. Patitaha.
Hmm.
Patitaha shabdaha, the word which is studied. Patitaha shabdaha. Kena
Hmm.
or kaihi asmabhihi.
Hmm.
Right? Words studied by us.
Okay.
Right? This prayoga is actually passive voice.
Hmm.
We'll study it in more detail later. Right? Words which are studied by us, right, are of this type. Etadrishaha santi.
Hmm.
Right? Etasmin pate, asmin pate.
Yeah.
Asmin pate, the pratipadikam is idam.
Yeah.
Saptami ekavachanam asmin.
Right.
Right? Asmin pate, idam we are not done. But,
Hmm.
you know, the pratipadikam is idam. Right?
Correct.
As good as etasmin.
Correct.
अस्मिन् पाठे अस्माभिः पठिताः शब्दाः एतादृशाः सन्ति शिक्षार्थी भिषक् वणिक् अधिकारी सुदामा अनुभवशाली कुशली महान समाजसेवी उत्साही. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
See the pratipadikam, I've already told you.
Yeah. शब्दः प्रातिपदिकं वर्णक्रमः. शिक्षार्थी, शिक्षार्थिन्. Ish plus E plus ik plus ish plus a.
Correct. So you can forget the varnakrama because that
This we have done before.
you have already done it. Yes. Let's only read the pratipadikams.
शिक्षार्थी शिक्षार्थिन्, योगी योगिन्, मरुत् मरुत्.
Actually, your book is different, you know. Marut.
What, sir? Marut?
Your book is different. My book is different.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah, Marut. Marut is the wind.
Okay.
Right. Marut is wind. Right. So you get Marut, Marutau, Marutaha. Marut, Marutau, Marutaha.
Okay, sir. That's why Maruti. Maruti.
Okay. Yeah, but derivative, no?
Yeah, derivative. That's why Maruti. Yeah, from the wind, no? Whatever.
Correct.
Vidwan is there next. Vidwan, Vidvas.
Okay. With Pratipadikam is Vidvas.
Vidvas.
Completely different. Your book is completely, my book is completely different.
No, actually, Marut and Vidwan are not there in the lesson also. But
Exactly, exactly. I don't know where they have got it from. Okay, Vidvas. The Pratipadikam Vidvas
Vidvas.
is Vidwan.
Vidwan.
Okay, now this is a Sakaranta Pratipadikam.
Ah.
It's a very bad example, you know. I don't know why they have given this. Anyway, to understand Vidvas, we have to understand something called a Kwasu Pratyaya. It's a Sakaranta word, correct? It is a Halanta word, agreed?
Correct.
Right? But it becomes Vidwan, Vidvansau,
Oh.
Vidvansaha. See, completely different. Vidwan, Vidvansau, Vidvansaha. Right? And it is supposed to be a Kwasu Pratyayanta Shabda.
Okay.
To understand this, we have to go 3-4 years ahead.
Oh, okay.
So let's not talk about it. This is a very no, forget it. I don't want to go there because you'll get all
Okay.
confused. It's a Kwasu. You just know that this is a Kwasu Pratyayanta Shabda, right? And you get the word Vidwan, Vidvansa, Vidvansa. That's it. Done.
Then,
Okay.
then next one for me is Bishak, which is Bishaj.
Which we know is Bishaj.
Which we have
Right?
done.
The Pratipadikam is Bishaj.
Yeah.
Next.
So Bishak, but it says Bishak, Bishajo, Bishak.
Bishak,
Yeah.
Bishop, Bishak, Bishajau, Bishajaha.
Bishajaha. Okay. Shabdaha Suhrit. It says Suhrit.
What is it? Sukrat.
Suhrit.
Suhrad. Suhrad we did.
But I thought
Dakaranta word.
Takara, but it says Shabdaha, it says Sukrit. Takara. I don't know.
Takara is there, no?
Yeah, Sukrit.
See, what happens, you know, the book is right. The Pratipadikam is Rit. But Panini says that this Takara must change into the Dakara.
Okay.
Must change into. I'm saying must change into. Right? It can't be used in Suhrit form at all.
Okay.
Pratipadikam is correct Suhrit, but Panini changes all these end Takaras to the.
But this book says Pratipadiyam is Sugrit, but Shabdaha is Suhrit.
No. The Pratipadikam is Suhrit, which becomes Suhrid. And then you start doing the vibhaktis. Suhridau, Suhridaha. The conversion of the first column to the third column.
Okay, sir.
Right? Conversion of the first column to the third column happens when there is a padanta.
Understood. Yeah.
When a pada ends in the first column, it must be converted into the third column.
Okay.
Right?
Okay, sir. Vipashchit. Sorry.
Jalam Jashonte. This is the Panini Sutram. Jalam Jashonte. See here. Ante. Jalam Jashaha Ante. Okay, let's go further.
Next one says Vipashchit.
Okay, Vipashchit is there in my book also. Vipashchit.
Yeah.
Vipashchit is wise. Like Vidwan. Another book. So Vipashchitau, Vipashchitaha.
Yeah.
Like Marut.
Yeah.
Next you have Atman.
Atman. Yes.
Very nice. We have done Atma, Atmano, Atmanaha. Pratipadikam is Atman.
Atma, Atmano, Atmanaha. Yes, sir.
Correct?
Yes, sir. Then Rajan has come.
Okay. One more.
That is Raja, Rajano, Rajana. Right?
Very nice. Raja, Rajano, Rajanaha. We can say, okay, going like Atman.
Yes, sir.
I told you already. Right? Next.
Pantaha, Pathin. Pantaha, Pathin. Pratipadikam is Pathin.
Oh, Pathin. Oh, this. Okay. This is all wrong, choice. Pathin. The Pratipadikam Pathin means the path.
Path.
Okay. And Panini treats Pathin very specially.
Hmm.
And now the word Prathama Vibhakti is Panthaha, Panthanau, Panthanaha. See how different it is. Panthaha, Panthanau, Panthanaha.
Yes, sir.
It's a wrong choice. I don't know why they have chosen this. This Vidvas and Pathin and should not have been given here.
Hmm.
Of course, it's good to know things. So Pathin works differently. It doesn't become Pathi, Pathino, Pathinaha. Vidyarthi, Vidyarthino, Vidyarthinaha, no?
Yes, sir.
So it doesn't become Pathi,
Hmm.
Pathino, Pathinaha. It
Hmm.
becomes Panthaha, Panthano, Panthanaha.
Correct, sir. Good
Bad
question.
choice. Okay, let's go further.
हलन्तशब्दानां बहुवचनरूपं दृष्ट्वा अपि
Okay, I think here let's stop here
Okay, sir.
because we will cross over, right?
Okay.
I'll send you a photograph of what is there in my book,
Okay,
so that what will happen is you can just go through that also,
I will do that.
right?
Yes, sir. I will do that.
Yeah, okay, so fine. We'll stop here. Yes, Namo Namaha. Shubhodaya.
Thank you. Namo Namaha.